Ooh, ooh, I'm making heavy armor.
Right, back in a sec. Make me some.
Okay. I could do. Or I could not. I also don't have enough to make heavy armor, so... Where is he? Leroy Jenkins! Also, am I wearing my heavy armor? I have no idea. I gave you heavy armor.
Oh, you did. And conveniently it gets put onto... Wait a minute, that's light armor. You sneaky bugger.
Someone's saying I should fill your inventory with coal. I was like, I'm tempted, but I don't know how long away you're going to be.
Yeah, my inventory seems to be in order.
Oh, it's a shame. I see belt balances you've got in places. Yeah, I couldn't make you the armor you wanted because I didn't have enough steel.
Alright.
That's why.
Right,
Would you like a magazine? I've got a lot of magazines.
It's fine. Oh, but you should make, for yourself, a submachine gun. And swap it out for your pistol.
Not a shotgun.
You can make that as well, but that uses shotgun shells instead of standard ammo.
Not an assault rifle. Oh, there's not an assault rifle.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just the submachine gun. It just fires faster and I think does more damage than the pistol and more range and everything.
Oh, I found something really naughty.
Hmm?
I dropped a magazine on the floor. Now it's a dirty magazine.
One game is strong today. Also, I'm disconnecting like crazy. I will take this opportunity to eat.
Nom nom nom. Romri!
Oh God, I tried
10 bits.
I tried walking a couple of feet down and I just rocketed off and smashed into the radar and then teleported back again.
G-Forcer, 15 bits. First blog, £20 for charity. Should have put tree branches in light armor pockets, then it'd be heavy. Oh dear. Why do we do these things? Okay, what's the best way of me dumping this excess ore I've got? Do I just chuck it into a furnace nearby?
Hmm.
Oscar, the Rob Sarv, £3.31. I've been annoyed at his number long enough. And also, since Bentham is a gear, his community should totally be called The Machine, and the people should be cogs. Then they'd be cogs in the machine. That's a pretty good suggestion right there.
I do like that one. That's straight to the top of the list.
There's a list?
Not really. It has one item. No, it has two items.
The machine.
It has two items. The top one is the machine. The second one is something about trains? Question mark?
Something about trains? Question mark. I think that's a pretty good community name, but I kind of like the machine.
The legs.
That way we can be like, oh, have you heard of the machine?
The legs are getting worse. The spikes.
Well, then it suits your face.
Stupid internet connection dying or whatever. I'm going to research bullet damage.
Wait, we don't know how bullets damage things.
No, it's researching better bullet damage.
Oh, okay. I like what's probably happening in these research things right now with just shooting stuff. It's a lot of guns just shooting things. I need more drink.
We need more radars. I will build more.
We also need a new target. We're slowing down on the donations. We need a target. People like targets. Bentham, what can you sing?
Nothing.
Excellent. Then what will you sing?
Oh God. I'm not good at this. I can't do. They'll be disappointed. We can't do it.
What about Rage Against the Machine?
Well, that's not a community name.
No, that's the rebels in your community. I just like the idea that they name all of their operations after Rage Against the Machine names.
Started.
Well, they can name all their operations against Rage Against the Machine songs, and then it's perfect. Yeah. Derp tipped £5. This statement is false.
I like the pause there before you mentioned that he tipped, like you just randomly said derp.
Derp. Well, I was going to say 88, and then I was like, does the name include the 88, or is it just you are number 88 in a long line of derps? You know, the famous House Derp, Derpington.
The noble line of
Derpopolis, Derpistan, Derpslavia, South Derp, the Derpy Way.
I'm gonna balance this belt. So this is when you don't have a corner, and you can't do the neat-looking one, then you can do this instead.
Derpishire, Derpishire, there we go. Yes, good suggestion, that man. Oh, well, hello.
Serves the same purpose of splitting everything and balancing it between the two sides.
It looks very fancy.
And that should mean that both sides of this furnace line are running a bit better. Unlike my internet connection.
It's funny because it's true.
Right, I'm going to see about setting up
we're not really
production.
using the copper fast enough.
What do you mean?
Well, we could be using the copper a bit more efficiently right now. I'm just gonna increase our throughput of copper.
All right.
Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I will do my charity pitch again in a minute or so.
Sure, because I'm eating.
That way we can get people. Pardon?
I'm eating, so I can't talk.
Oh, so I should do it now.
That'd be good.
Is that?
I can eat more.
Okay. In which case, I mean, I don't get a chance to. I've got most of like a pizza and another pizza. Right. Okay. So, I was going to do a charity stream thing this holiday because I like doing charity things. And then I had to field a friend who was in the process of attempting to commit suicide last night. So I decided to move it up and we'll do it today. So welcome to a charity event. We're going to be raising money for 3 good causes. One, of course, is Medicine Sans Frontières Doctors Without Borders, which is a really good cause because they are incredibly efficient as a charity. They raise money and then fund things like surgeries in combat areas. So they're actually helping civilians who have shrapnel and stuff where all their hospitals have closed down. People won't go to work, wherever at hospitals. And they do super risky stuff like that. And then they get bombed from all sides. And I mean our side as well, because apparently we're terrible at that. And they put their lives out on a limb to do that. And they're also really efficient. Like all the money goes towards frontline causes. I mean, not all, but like a single-digit % is kept for management and stuff like that, which is really good. I mean, just think about how much management goes into sending people to combat zones. Quite a lot. So yeah, they're amazing. Secondly, supporting York Mind. Mind is a UK mental health charity, which helps to do things like make sure there's decent mental health provisions in law and policy, etc. Make sure the government taking it seriously. At the same time as trying to set up and do actual support services in a few places. By supporting the local charity, it's less so of the more lobbying stuff and more so of the actual local sort of making sure that there's enough stuff going on in the local area that people are actually getting help. So it's a really good one. And also Refugee Action York RAF, which helps to place and make sure that refugees placed in the York area are okay. So there you go. Boop, boop, boop. And all bits and tips will be going towards them today. Anyone concerned that I'm going to steal all the monies, I've done this a few times, and every time I post receipts afterwards, and we are all good. There we go.
Awesome. I got plenty more food eaten.
I didn't. Also, I'm really hot right now. What are we going to do for the next tip goal? Mangledpork has been dropped from the game.
Oh no!
What?
What's happened? Oh, am I still here?
Am I back? It's coming in and out. It's like, no, we're not going to drop you now. We are. Oh no, we're going to drop you. No, we are. Yeah, no, we're not going to drop you. Oh, it's coming back again. It's threatening to drop you.
Oh god. I can see you moving around. Okay, I'm just gonna stand still. That might help. Not trying to resolve any inputs. It's just trying to catch up.
We will drop you. This making the bar go up. The bar is going up. The bar's going down. The bar's going up.
Oh god.
Ghostly, yeah, my friend is okay. I mean, for a given amount of okay, given that situation. Otherwise, I would not be streaming. That is a lot of furnaces. Oh, you've got another radar. You should tell me when you put radar installations down. I need to defend them. How are we going to do this if you don't tell your defense expert where you need defense stuff?
I mean, I guess it's just the normal level of communication that any organization like that has.
That is pretty fair.
It's just so it works, right? You don't tell people you do things.
That is a fair point.
I'm setting up some much fancier steam engines. Well, they're the same kind of steam engines, but the way that they are arranged is fancier.
Oh. Yay?
Yeah, it's a yay. These will power us for many minutes to come.
There's trees in my way. They need to die.
I was going to say hours, but I felt like I had to reassess things.
Why? Are we getting pretty good at expanding?
Yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, the pollution's going out faster than the radars can track it. Ooh, we've spotted our first biter base in the bottom right.
Okay, so we need to put, like, turrets facing the bottom right.
Well, they're not in pollution range yet, so it's not a danger. There's a nice big forest in the way.
Yeah, but I want to be prepared. Got to focus on the future, you know. We've got to be strong. Stable government with lots of firepower. We need a nuclear deterrent. That'll deter the biters.
Yeah, if you build like a turret over in the coal mining, that'll probably catch any biters that come from that direction.
Okay. By the way, do you want heavy armor?
Wouldn't mind some.
Make you a suit now. Whoops.
Oh, did you make more
Almost
than
made
one?
a suit of... No, nearly made a suit of light armor. And it is not in my inventory.
Oh, you're not wearing any yet? Because it will have gone into your armor
How do
slot.
I tell? I thought I'm wearing it.
Check your armor slot. Mouse over. It's underneath your pickaxe.
I'm wearing 2 levels of heavy armor.
What? How does that work? I guess
it says 2.
I guess you're wearing both. Them. Yeah, split it and give one to me, I guess. That's weird.
Yeah, I was wearing 2 layers of heavy armor. That's why I'm warm.
I guess you can stack it so that when one gets destroyed, the other is still there. That's neat.
Okay, I want to get more levels of heavy armor then.
Well, it doesn't like stack in terms of giving you more defense, I don't think. I think it just means that if you ever had one run out, then it would be replaced immediately. But it would take a lot of being murdered to run out of armor.
Ooh, GDVP suggests a very good suggestion. Suggests a good suggestion, obviously. They will never reach the Watford Gap service station. That is the name for our base.
All right.
We are the Watford Gap service station. They will never reach us.
I don't believe I've ever been to that service station. Is there a
Well,
particularly
you don't,
interesting
because
one?
it's the dividing line between north and south. That's
Oh,
generally
right.
considered the dividing line between the north and south of the UK.
I will have crossed
I mean,
that
there's still
today,
debate
then.
on it, but that's generally
Might have gone past that.
probably.
Right, I'm setting up a very fancy circuit production system.
The line is actually like a diagonal line, but it goes through the Watford Gap service station, which is above London.
We finished researching bullet damage, now I'll research bullet shooting speed.
Ha! I figured out how to shoot the bullets faster. Side note, you put more propellant into them, you bell end.
No, it's
Well, actually,
the
it's more
fire
complicated than
rate,
that.
though. So it's more like you pulled the trigger quicker.
Oh! Okay, in which case, that's fair. I thought that, like, the bullets flew faster, sorry, because it was the speed of the shooting, not the shooting of the speed. Words! Words are hard. On the line. Pow, 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 pow.
There's new
Devices
biome
attack.
objects. There's big sandy rocks, and they're hard to see, but I've got to clear them before I can build belts here.
Do biters attack belts?
Yes, they attack basically anything.
Okay, I'm gonna need to remove some belts.
How come?
Because I've built them a little bit far out.
Oh, that's fine. Like, they'll usually go for machines and stuff first. They'll attack nearby turrets, which is good. So if you plonk a turret somewhere, then they'll be drawn towards it, and that means the turret can deal with them.
Yay, okay.
Quite a dumb strategy on the part of the biters, to be honest.
Are they intelligent?
Not really, no.
Don't think I've got anything to worry about then.
I'm just waiting for the first attack. Currently, the pollution has managed to outstrip our radars a little bit. So it could be that the Rabiter base is at this very moment being fueled with pollution and preparing for an attack. So
Wait, they get fueled by pollution?
Yes, so basically biters are fine until pollution reaches their bases. When it does, the bases will absorb it and use it to produce more biters, and also the biters, the more pollution is absorbed generally, and the more biter bases you destroy, the higher the global evolution rate will go. And as the evolution rate rises, stronger and stronger biters start to come into existence and try and murder you.
Okay. In which case, we need some sort of goal for donations for charity.
Well, somehow related to, like, the game, the biters?
Maybe? Like, can we destroy a biter base?
That's a good one to do. We can go attack one.
Okay, if we reach £3,550, which is £114 away, we will go destroy a biter base and make it harder on ourselves.
Perfect. It'll only be slightly, but over time, as you murder more of them, it'll become a problem. It's designed to scale well with your progress. Oh, wait! We're under attack, it's happened! They are attacking my new steam engines I didn't tell you about. I knew I should have informed the defense department!
Why do you not tell me about them? Why do you not tell me about them?
I made a terrible mistake. How could this have happened?
How do I use my gun? How do I use my gun?
It's space.
It's not space. Oh, there we go. I see.
You got him.
Did I?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, I'm trying to shoot you. It's not working.
Yeah, you home in on the nearest one when you fire, and here's his corpse here. You can sort of see it. You stood on it.
Yeah! Take that!
So in that case, there is a biter base inside pollution range to the north.
So what you're saying is that you want me to build a turret now?
That'd be nice, yeah?
So you're going to notify me next time you build these things?
Probably.
Okay. Just saying. Might be a good idea. As your defense strategist, I highly recommend it.
10 out of 10 would not get blown up again. Oh, perfect spacing.
Haphanger tipped £7.45. Factorio is interesting, but I can't wait for the triumph return of From the Depths.
Excuse
we
me,
will switch to From the Depths in a little bit.
What was that name?
Havanger. HF Havanger.
There we go.
Tiger, 1,000 bits for charity. Thank you very much, Tiger. Havanger. Okay. Right, I need to strip some magazines and then bring them up here. Oh, is this space going to be left for polls?
Later,
The space you've left.
Later I'll fill it in with steam engines.
Oh, okay, so I have to leave this empty.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Septimus 2 or Septimus the Second donated £10. Death to biters. Also great charities. They are great charities. Also death to biters. How do you feel about biters, Bentham? Thank you very much, Septimus.
I think they're misunderstood, really. They just want a happy, quiet life. Out in their bases. Expanding into empty territories.
There's first blog for the bits.
And then along we come and pollute everything. And scare them all and ruin their world and murder them. And so it's only fair that they try and murder us back.
But do they taste like chicken?
We should find this out, actually.
For science! For science!
That's what makes the difference. It all goes out the window if they taste like chicken.
It does. It is a known fact. As opposed to all those cunning unknown facts.
But yeah, eventually I'm going to be putting steam engines in the middle here. It's just that our power pole technology is not good enough yet. So we don't have power poles with the range to have a nice solid system.
You're saying we need more powerful poles?
Probably. Are you going somewhere with this?
Nope. Okay, we've got turrets defending your steam engines.
Awesome.
Also, we have £3.72 HFH and then Avenger. HFH Avenger, thank you very much. Thank you for the donations to charities. We are £43 basically away from going and killing a biter base. That'll be my first experience of killing biters.
Good, because
also,
we need to.
Someone's saying I have to find you. Where are you?
Oh, I
need to find you.
Why do you need to find me?
I need to go over you and then proceed
for
science.
Run away!
Yeah! Come here!
We found the button! I knew this day would come. And of course it happens to coincide with the lag spike. You also use the bells for a speed boost.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what button is C on my Nostromo. There we go.
Damn it. Oh, why have I teleported over here all of a sudden? Stupid lag spike, it's lies.
Okay, I'm good. To be fair, I've only taken 9 of your health.
Did I even manage to fire back at you? I was pressing C, but nothing was happening.
You did not at all ever manage to fire back at me.
Oh dear. Why you do this, internet? Anyway, while you're here, I'll show you the circuit production I'm going to set up.
Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, right. So this makes a circuit, and that goes into the second thing, which makes a complicated circuit?
No, it's for circuits you need copper wire. Why are you shooting everything? Don't do that.
Oh, they have health?
I've got to fix it all now.
How do you fix it?
You make repair packs, which are in the crafting production menu. I'm glad I'm wearing this armor you made me.
He's really tough.
And then you've not quite worked out weapons properly yet.
Sync9, welcome to the Empire. Thank you for subscribing. Normally I'd do a more complicated subscribe introduction, but since it's a charity stream, I don't tend to do particularly big subscribe things. So would you just die really quickly if you didn't have heavy armor?
I'm not sure how quickly I would. I think there's still a fair bit of health. Guns are fairly weak at this stage because we've not done a bunch of research. Speaking of, we've just finished research shooting speed. Bullet shooting speed research.
Ooh, can I make more guns? No.
We'll do shotgun shell damage. Not that I use shotguns that much, but at this point we're out of red science that really matters, so it's just keeping the science system busy.
Do we actually want to build shotgun shells, or are we just going to ignore that?
I usually ignore it.
Okay.
They have their applications, but I usually just skip them.
Is their application involve shooting you?
I mean, that is one of the things it can be used for.
Ooh, I'm going to go make them.
Oh dear. Be careful using those in the factory. They're a lot more...
Lies! I'm going to circle around and shoot in the face.
They're a lot more reckless than...
By the way, do you need magazines to fuel your gun?
Yes.
Okay, I have 94 magazines in my inventory. Is that enough?
That's plenty. There is a higher tier of ammo that we'll come along to later. But it does use steel and copper to make, so...
That's fine.
For now we can stick with the basic one. The lag. Why?
Someone just said there's a flamethrower.
There is a flamethrower, yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while to get to that. We need to... start mining and refining oil. Or pumping and refining oil. Right, while this is lagging to hell, I'm just going to eat more. Good excuse, really.
Excuses. Kura 3, £1. Don't kill Bentham like you killed blank. I'm not spoiling it.
Oh, there is, you might be interested to hear this. There's a new feature that's been added in 0.16. Factorio now has artillery.
What?
They are cannons with ridiculous amounts of range. As in, a cannon on one side of the visible map can probably shoot the other side of the visible map if you order it to. It's crazy late game, though. So I don't know if we're going to be, like... It'll take a couple of streams to get to that level. Let me look at the, Yeah, that's pretty late game.
But I wanna shoot stuff. Oh, no. Whoops. Bad things. I don't know what I just placed, but it was wrong. Is it burner inserter or something?
What'd you do? I will use the map to
go
go
something.
Look.
It was a burner inserter. Go away, burner inserter. You create pollution, which is the enemy of the big tree.
Everything does create pollution, but anything that actually physically burns coal is usually worse. How is our pollution? Sort of okay, but we can now see the base in the north that is inside pollution range. It's a single biter base, not even a large one. It'll be a nice, easy start.
Okay. Well, we'll go kill it as soon as we get... I don't know how much we said. £42 more?
What, was there a particular amount that was the goal?
Yeah, I think it was 3,500.
All right. We should reach that quick, really. I'd like to deal with that base before too long.
What am I lacking?
Let's work out.
Oh, I need more iron plates. Where's the iron plate overflow?
It's in some corner somewhere. You're right next to it.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yoink.
Now for this.
Do we have an overflow for copper plates?
I haven't actually bothered making one yet, because we generally don't need copper plates in large amounts early on, but you can make a storage chest somewhere for it if you like.
And then just fast to it, or something like that? Just put a fast thing into it.
Yeah, sure. If you put it at just like the end of the little production square I've got, then it won't interfere with any stuff much.
Too late, I'm too efficient, I've already built it.
I think we need more copper smelting. I'm about to set off the, in fact, oh, it's already going. The,
I've just started more copper smelt. I've just increased it by 150%.
Awesome.
I might increase it by a little bit more as well. I'm debating it. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. I increased the steel as well, but I still think we might need to increase the steel more.
We're now making circuits on the main bus.
Okay.
And shortly I will transfer all the science over to here.
Oh, the circuits are needed for science?
They're needed for later science. There's more than one kind of science pack. There are 7. It's going to take us a while to get through them.
I mean, I knew there were multiple different kinds of science pack. Didn't know they were calling it so many.
Yeah, there used to be 4, and then there was an update that made things...
Oh, I thought there were 4. Okay, so I guess I'm very behind from what I even vaguely know about Factorio.
I mean, you hadn't played. It's fairly reasonable to...
I played like an hour many moons ago.
What I'm going to aim for is 1 science pack per sort of second.
Sort of second.
Because it takes 5 seconds to make a science pack, so I'm going to set up 5 assemblers to make it. So you would think that that would mean that it would take 1 second per science pack total. But assemblers have weird crafting speeds. The level 1 assembler has a crafting speed of 0.5. The level 2 assembler has a speed of 0.75. And then the level 3, which is the final one, has, I think, 1.25. So no assembler actually runs at a second per second.
I guess you just want them to be, like, really backed up, just to make sure you're working at full throughput.
Yeah, I basically just make it so that I'm making an assembler seconds worth of each kind of science.
Okay, I just increased our steel output by another 50%.
Very good. We will start...
Neozilla, 10 pounds for charity. Thank you very much. We are now 32 pounds away from attacking a biter base.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll need a large amount of steel in a short while so that we can make loads of level 2 furnaces which use steel and stone bricks as well, actually, so we'll have to start smelting stone. Actually, before I do this, I should probably get more circuit production. Yeah, I'm actually going to take this down again and move it along.
Okay, I'm going to go down to the stone and I'm going to start smelting stone bricks.
Very close to running out of red signs,
Where
but
was the
I'll soon have
stone?
green going. The stone was a very small deposit that I have paved over with the copper plate line.
Oh.
But it's still, you can still use it. It's just below the copper deposit.
Well, below the copper. Okay. I see it. I see it. I see it. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm actually going to make a second circuit production array because I usually find you need a crap ton of circuits in the late game, and I'm.
Do we want raw stone as well as smelted stone?
Yes, they're both useful.
Okay, so I'm going to make 2 different things out of this.
Basically, just mine a bunch and then split it into 2. Half of it can go into storage, half of it can be smelted. I'm going to set up an entire second circuit array. Even though I can extend this later, you need crazy amounts of production as time goes on, so it makes sense to just have 2 arrays so that you can... Well, yeah, have, like, I usually put 2 circuit lines on the main bus because you need that many of them. And you usually find in the late game that most of your ore, well, most of your plates even, go into making more circuits. And it's never enough.
What do you use these circuits for? Just research?
All sorts. They're basically like there's in the way that iron and copper are the basic components of anything. Gears and circuits are the intermediate components of everything.
Oh, Attack the Darkness! 1,500 bits! 'Tis the season for helping others. It is indeed the season, Attack the Darkness. Thank you very much. Right. In which case... Is there not like a better deposit of stone nearby that we can abuse?
You don't need that much of it. There is actually one further south, though. There's 2 of them. They're very hard to see because they're basically the same colour as the ground.
Oh.
But
in which case, can't be asked.
I can mark them on the map. Hold on.
You can?
Yep, if you click on the map, you can then make an icon and also give it a name. And so I've just done that.
Oh, I see them. As soon as I highlight them, it says, like, this is stone.
Oh, yeah, also when you mouse over any deposit, it shows you what it is and the contents.
Okay, so there's like 94 and a 74.
Yep.
Okay.
That'll last us forever.
Should I go hit the 94?
Sure.
I can start setting up down there. I'm going to need more resources. I'm going to need iron plates. I didn't eat your main bus at all.
I'm going to start making a bit of a meal of this. Didn't plan this properly. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Nom nom nom.
There we go, send that up there. Other end runs over here. Whoops, if I can have the belts the right way around.
No, you're not allowed the belts the right way around. That's heresy.
And then this iron is all going to be turned into circuits, and then I don't have any iron, and I need to work that out.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, furnaces I've built. We're still running furnaces off of coal, so that's cool. I'm also going to need mines, which I've got. Okay, I'm on my way. Oh, I thought it was going to take me longer to get here. I really thought it was going to take me longer to get here.
Didn't you think it was a big expedition you were going on?
I thought it was a fair expedition because I remember the coal being really far away. It doesn't feel that far away now.
Well, the coal felt far away because you had to go to it every 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Okay. I'm going to need more poles.
Right, I'm gonna... Wait, did I make this 3 wide? I did not mean to make that 3 wide. That looks silly.
I need more wood for my electrical poles.
Well, there's plenty of trees around, I'm sure. Actually, there are none where
you
are.
tell me
there's
off.
a couple of little bits. There's a dead, dry, hairy tree, apparently, next to this
what?
deposit. All the trees have names.
A dead, dry, hairy tree.
It's over on the stone. What are these ones?
Oh,
These ones have got boring
now.
names. They're tree and red tree.
So can we kill them because they're boring?
Yeah, I guess.
Apparently we should automate our belt production.
Yeah, we should. I'll get round to it.
Because my inventory is just belts right now. I know, I'll automate the belt production, right? I want to try some automating. So can we automate straight into belts, or do we need to automate into gears and then belts?
Well, I've got gears on the main bus, so you could just use those.
So I could take them off the main bus.
Yep.
Okay.
And when it comes to
and you'll not be mad.
When it comes to random little crafting things, you want to split off of the bus instead of take the entire line.
Okay. So for these, I should split off, not take the line.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there is a small drawback, which is my my inventory is still going to be making stuff for a little while, so I'm going to take the opportunity to eat some pizza.
I'm making a mess of things. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sort of immediately breaking the whole plan for blue belts and 8 wide systems thing. Because I'm building a bunch of stuff in the gaps that will later need to be empty. And also I'm putting belts where they shouldn't be. But when you forget your own plan, you've got to improvise. And we now have 2 circuit arrays. One of them isn't working because I forgot to put power poles on it. But I'll have that fixed in a second. And then I'll make science. Which is good because we're about done with red science at this point. And once we get green science going, we'll unlock a bunch of neat stuff. We'll get fancier furnaces. And also, I've done this wrong. Mainly fancier furnaces. We can also start to do oil pumping as well. For blue science. There, circuits sorted. We've got 2 circuit belts and a gear belt. And then left over we have 1 iron and 1 copper belt for all the random stuff that might need it.
We're nearly out of coal, by the way.
Oh, is the belt running down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put up a coal thing a little bit further away?
If you just add more miners, then it should be okay. The coal deposit itself is still going alright.
Really? I thought it was nearly out.
No, the coal deposit's still got 77,000 in it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just that
okay.
we're consuming coal quicker than we're producing it, so the belt's running down. If you just add a couple more miners, then
it's hard to find space to fit them actually down here.
We don't have to arrange them neatly; just cram them in wherever there's space.
I mean, I could do. Or, and I'm just positing the question here.
Fair enough. Build a radar while you're out there so that we can scan a bit further away. Not that the current radars have actually finished their work.
I'm not made of resources.
But now we've got quite a good view of the biters, and what we can see is that there is 1 biter base definitely in range in the north, and 2 that are... yeah, there's 2 in range actually. So next up, we're probably going to get the main bus be attacked, so I'm going to build some turrets there.
Turrets are my job!
Okay, I'll
my
let
job.
you build the turrets. That's fine.
Coming over here, stealing my job.
I need to get out of the habit of removing belts before I place splitters, because now they've actually implemented it so you don't need to do that. Everything just faster places now. And then everyone complains at me for not using the new things, because they started playing after the new things came in.
So now you understand what it's like to feel old.
Yeah.
Join us, Bentham.
Though, like, it is slightly better than people telling me to do a thing that wasn't invented at the time that I made the video in which I didn't do the thing.
But had you considered doing the thing?
I have now, but not then. It was like there was a Kingdoms and Castles video where, like, irrigation had just been introduced, and immediately someone on a 5-month-old one was like, "Hey, you can irrigate the barren tiles, they're not useless." I'm like, "But they were in April."
I didn't know they brought out irrigation, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a recent thing.
Sounds more like a irritation.
That wasn't your best.
It never is.
Have I messed this up? Why isn't this working? I have messed this up. There we go. It's fixed. Circuit production is working. All is good. Right, now I'll make the red science.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of coal coming in. I apologize. I may have set up a lot of coal.
That's fine. It's good. It's future-proofing. It will only create a spike in the pollution that causes all the biters and murderers for a short time, and then everything will be fine.
Sure, it's going to be fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I like... It's always fun when you have a new player who thinks that 9 miners is a lot.
Oh, but I covered the entire area.
I know you did. It was like you've like tripled the previous mining rate. Oh, but you've got them being side-loaded. Oh, but then you've got them being balanced, so I guess that's okay.
Yeah. Huh?
Unorthodox, but functional.
That is like the most side-handed compliment. It's like, it's not a backhanded compliment, but it's just like, yeah, I guess I'll compliment you.
It is a bit mean of me considering I'm literally supposed to be teaching you how to play the game. But I've got used to playing with Sheepdog.
But I make less Hitler jokes.
You do. It helps. These videos probably will... Actually, they'll probably still get flagged for some reason.
They'll probably still get flagged.
I have no faith in the YouTube system.
Does anyone?
I'm not even sure YouTube has faith in the system at this point.
No, they don't.
Right, grab the gears, grab the copper. And something. I know I'll do it that way.
Oh, that's not enough.
I can hear distant placing, which is weird because you're miles away. Unless it's not what
That's what you
I'm
think.
actually hearing. That's weird. I can actually hear you in the distance building stuff, even though you're miles away.
I guess they've changed the render distance on sound. Is it called a render distance? Not called a render distance.
That's cool, because I was just like, I just heard someone place a miner. Who's placing miners? And I looked at you like, you're miles away. When I actually checked on the map, I could just faintly hear everything you were doing.
Distant, plaintive sounds of mining. The sound of mining. Hello, mining, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Cur 3 donated £1. Damn it, E, save the dad jokes for the harbour. No, dad jokes are force unto their own, and they have to be fulfilled.
They cannot be contained.
Indeed, Bentham knows.
We tried to stop them, but we failed.
And now you have to live with my consequences. Mwah. Ah, goddammit.
Right, we now have operational automated red signs production on the main bus.
We now have a shit ton of coal. Not coal, stone. I don't know where I'm meant to be bringing it, so I've moved it. I guess I'll turn half of it into stone blocks.
Yep, that should work.
Do you want it on the main bus or just separate?
Leave it separate. We're mainly going to be grabbing it in our inventories just to craft a bunch of level 2 furnaces.
Okay, nothing's defended by turrets over there, so I'll be back in a second. I'm going to go pop to the toilet. It's going to take me a while in this.
Oh, I was going to eat. Can't eat now.
I need to entertain people.
Did you point the map at me though, or are you just... Is everyone just looking at a motionless...
The map's just really, really large.
They can slowly see the new science system form. I'm currently working on green science. These ones require transport belts and inserters to make, so there's a couple of extra steps to do. And I'm out of stuff. We could already do with an extra iron belt, but we sort of can't do that till blue belts because of how I set things up. I do sometimes just go for the 4-belt system because the ratios work nicely. As it is about to do weird things where the iron that's gone through the circuit system gets looped back round and put onto a new iron belt. Which is awkward. Unorthodox but functional, in fact. How should I do this? Something like that. I'm going to store the belts and the inserters because it's useful. And I've done that wrong. So because he took too long, I've gone and automated transport belts before he could do it. He was too busy on coal and stone and like 50 other things. That's not the right thing. What am I clicking? And then in a minute I'm going to build like 20 science labs. So we can do all the research. People talking about roll for it. I am indeed on roll for it. That other guy? I'm in like the title, aren't I? Or somewhere. I'm Bentham, or Mangledpork. It's confusing. Don't question it. It'll make sense when you're older. Oh crap, are we under attack? We are! Oh, but the turrets fought it off! E's defenses have been successful. The biter attack has been thwarted. A whole 1 biter attacked. Could have destroyed everything. And then I want circuits. Oh, there's a Moobot link with all my links in it. So prepared. Right, so we just need circuits, gears, and iron plates connected to these belts, and we'll have green science. So that, and then this. Do it that way around. No, that's a bad way around. I'm not doing it that way around. Hello.
Right, apparently there was something about an attack, and I was successful.
Yes, your turrets defended the steam engines from the second assault by the biters. They sent a scout, but he was destroyed. And our base is safe.
Boom Commander says, E, if you want to get rid of a lot of trees, use a shotgun. Shotguns are good at killing trees. By the way,
actually, yes, they are.
Shotgunning them does not give you wood. I'll tell you for a fact, shotgunning them would definitely give me wood.
I saw that coming. Oh dear. I made a mess of this.
I'm waiting for the chat to realize the joke. Wait for it. There we go.
Yes, I know my phrasing was also not the best. Is that right? That works. It looks silly, but it works. Now I'm going to get circuits here somehow. That'll do. Actually, I'll do it the other way around.
Okay. So I'm going to have a fast insert to put some stone into a chest. And at the other side, we're going to turn it into furnaces.
No, don't make normal furnaces with it, I would say, because we're about to start upgrading.
Okay.
Are we making steel furnaces, which use steel and stone bricks? And we'll be able to have those very soon, because I've just set up green science production. We now have them on the
But we don't have any stone bricks.
Well, yeah, work on that first. Have them
But that's
ready.
why I was going to make the furnaces as stone bricks.
Oh, I see. I mean, you could just manually craft some furnaces. It doesn't take that long.
But I have... Oh, steel furnaces. Wait, what? I'm confused. Don't confuse me, Bentham.
You need to smelt the stone, so just make a couple of furnaces manually and then start smelting the stone with it. In a minute, we'll have steel furnaces produced, researched even, which we can then make using stone bricks, which is why you're making those furnaces now.
Why am I having power issues?
You shouldn't be. Power is fine, unless you're not connected.
I guess I'm not connected somewhere.
No, your power's okay. Oh, you're not connected with the furnace here. That stuff's flashing because there's a mislink.
I see the mislink.
If you go into the map and you enable electric networks, which is one of the 6 options underneath the minimap, then you can see this lovely blue chain showing all the connected wires and everything.
Isn't that lovely?
You can also toggle it to display turret coverages, train stop names, player names.
It's the train stop one. Wait, you just said train! You
Oh,
just said
no!
train!
Do we all die now? Is that what happens?
Yeah, we all die. That's exactly what
A
happens.
giant train smashes through the entire map and kills everything. The world is devastated.
Trains! The
The biters never rebuild. It's over.
We will die. It's horrific. But then ultimately everyone gets over it and we move on.
Mankind lives on because they're not here. The assumption is that you've landed on this random planet and are just a one-man factory building genius.
I mean, it is true. I am a one-man factory building genius.
I mean, you can literally just craft functional, infinitely operational conveyor belts with your bare hands out of plates of iron. So it's assumed you're some sort of god being.
I mean, maybe our suit is actually just like a super powerful exosuit and we can just like smush the iron.
Yeah. We can also carry around
Or
like
we have a
50
utility.
trains and stuff
You
like
said
that.
trains again!
I did. Well, the floodgates have opened now, or the train gates, as the case
Apparently
may be.
the floodgates have opened to 50 trains.
Yeah, I mean, it makes no difference. We've
I
already
mean,
been
maybe we
killed.
could survive one train, but 50?
Why am I manually making all these circuits when I'm stood next to a belt full of circuits?
Okay, how do I make an electric furnace?
That's... come back in 10 hours. Okay, like 5 hours, but...
But wasn't I meant to be making a fancy furnace?
it's steel furnaces that we're going to be making, and
Oh,
we can't make them yet.
okay.
I'm about to set up the research.
Okay. Well, I'm making bricks then, so we can make those to make more bricks.
Yeah, perfect.
It's a brick of a self-fulfilling fantasy. That wasn't good.
What? What's that?
It was a bit of a self-fulfilling... No, it doesn't matter.
That was the worst joke you've ever told.
That's saying something. Right. Do we want to set up lines taking magazines all the way to the far distant realms?
You don't need to. If you want, you can just, like, put a stack of ammo in them and they'll last forever, pretty much.
But that defeats the point, Bentham. Isn't the point of the game to make everything automated?
Yeah.
See?
But turrets
I
are
have to tell
annoying,
you
and
off.
also we should really just be killing the biters before they have a chance to attack us.
Yeah, well, people aren't donating, so we have to make do.
Yeah, people aren't donating, so we're not allowed to kill the biter base yet.
Yep. We still need another 31 pounds. Oh, God. No, I've screwed everything up.
That looks all right. How's pollution doing? 2 bases definitely in range, 1 probably in range. From what we can see so far, there may be more. Well, I'm gonna have to start worrying about cliffs soon. Ah, crap.
What?
So, a new thing implemented in 0.16 is cliffs. And it's going to ruin my whole plan of building this giant sprawling factory thing, because I'm going to run into cliffs.
Like Cliff Richard?
Yeah, also it's now I'm trying to think of other cliffs. What other cliffs are there?
Cliffski, the guy who made Production Line.
Oh, yeah. Does Daniel Radcliffe count?
Yeah, he's a cliff. Courier 3 donated £1. Trains to the train god.
I mean, these aren't bad cliffs, really. But they're going to get in the way, and that's the problem. Luckily, we have cliff explosives to blow up the cliffs.
That's a very specific type of explosive.
I know. The name's so weird. I was like, just call them demolition charges. But I guess to help demonstrate that they're specifically for blowing up cliffs, they are called cliff explosives.
Ooh.
Hmm?
So, a conductor was accused of running someone over with a locomotive.
Mm-hmm.
With a steam train, right? With a steam engine.
Yeah.
And this conductor was like, "No, mate, I didn't run him over with the steam train." And they let him off. Why did they let him off?
Because it was diesel powered? I don't know.
Well, as far as I could tell, he had no locomotive.
That's...
You laughed.
Yeah, I know.
You feel bad. Like I shouldn't have laughed. I'm just encouraging this.
Right, we have green signs
The
going
cliffs of insanity!
Oh, I was lagging a bit there for a second. I was
have you
panicking.
watched The Princess Bride?
I'm not making a good impression today, am I, in terms of movie watching?
You really aren't. This is not going well. The cliffs of insanity!
We're not making enough iron anymore, even with all the furnaces we have. Luckily, we are in the process of researching better furnaces at this very moment.
People are like, what are you referring to? If people have not seen The Princess Bride, that's their own fault.
It is.
It's on Amazon Prime. There we go. If you've got Amazon Prime, go watch it. It's amazing.
I accept my fate of not knowing the
The
reference.
cliffs of insanity! Seriously, it's amazing.
Right, I'm gonna make more labs. Actually, no, wait. I have. Oh, good. I harvested the labs we had. I'm gonna make.
It's like the root of all of our memes. Oh! ZZSGLK donated £29.83 for a very good cause. Get on with it, was their comment. Right, that's it. We need to go. Bentham, we need to go.
Hold on,
drop what you're doing. We've got to go kill
I've
things.
got a science.
No,
the science thing.
no, we've got to. I will shoot you. I will shoot your objects.
Oh god, no, that's worse. I just wanted to do research.
Get
Give me
moving.
2 seconds.
Get moving.
We can
Get moving.
research
Shoot. Get
better
north.
weapon damage.
Get north.
While there we go. We're good. It's set up. Please stop shooting
Okay.
the stuff.
I'll stop shooting the stuff. Let's go.
Do
Gotta
you
go
have
kill
some
things.
ammo? Because I don't have much.
Some.
How much do you have? Give me a number.
If I said 98,
I would.
you could just go
say-
past the belt over here. Like we've got a belt full of ammo that I made.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably okay, but we probably want to kill multiple bases, and so we want to have a fair bit available. So I'm going to grab all this.
Do I need more?
Probably a bit, yeah. I'd say try and get like a full stack of 200.
What? Okay.
Just to, you know, be safe. And then also what you need to do is make sure that you have your submachine gun equipped, not your pistol.
Oh, that explains why I wasn't hurting you. How do I do that?
Yeah, I didn't tell you up till now because you were shooting me with the gun, so...
Oh, I just change its slot. Okay.
Yeah. You can also press tab to cycle between weapons, but as it stands, there's not many different... Well, there's shotguns if you happen to have one.
Tab isn't doing that for me. You're lying to me.
Oh, well, it's because you only have one weapon equipped, probably.
No, I've got a pistol.
Maybe because it's got no ammo? Is it highlighted red?
Oh, right now, yeah, because I've overflowed my ammo. There we go.
Right, how much you got? You at like 200? Because that's probably fine.
316.
Right, let's go. You can see the cliffs as well, because we haven't encountered them yet, because they're not in the starting area.
The Cliffs of Insanity!
It's a clever trick of the eye, because the map is still entirely 2D.
Yeah, that's been in games for a while.
I know. It's just... It's a new thing here. It's the Pokemon cliffs.